So, all set for some more DIY fun, this time working on Baru and not Ava Grace. Doing some work on the in the forward cabin and also starting in the main saloon. Please do continue watching to the end for some outtakes. Not everything goes well when you're doing work on boats. I've done some on outtakes of the cutlass bearing removal. Plus we've got some big lifts. A couple of big boats, one a Pearl 60 on its way to the Mediterranean, and we've got an old Hulk pre-war. I believe it used to be a decoy trawler. Anyway, please do enjoy. We are a retired couple who sold everything and bought a boat with the intention of living the dream in our later years. So it wasn't just a case of tightening the nuts up, as I said in the last video. We have actually done some work on the outside. We actually took the safety rail, which is this is part of it here. Took that off, cleaned up all the very poor sealant. And we've redone all four parts of the post, and I'm just letting this sealant go a bit more rubbery, and then I can squeeze it down that little bit more. It's nearly there, so later this afternoon we'll just give that a final squeeze just to seal it all. We've also been busy on one of the main bulkheads. It wasn't tabbed in to the walkway, so it's all nicely tabbed in over there to the side of the hull, but there was no tabbing in on the walkway. So what I've done there is I've just put a fillet of thickened epoxy, and that's covered in peeled ply for now, and that's up and around the chain plate. I just thought, the chain plate's just pulling on the wood, and there's nothing at the top to support it. So got a little bit of repair work to do on the bed base, because it's unsupported in the middle. As you can see, I'm working, so there's stuff everywhere. You know, this is what life is like when you're doing jobs. And it's not supported in the middle. The bed base is made of 2 bits of ply, and it's got a joint there. Alright, but there's no support, so that just goes up and down. So Janet was saying to me, "Oh, can you change the bed base?" Yeah, I could. I've got to get some big sheets of ply, which is one of the problems. But I think I can do it a bit easier and just put a prop in there. So instead of some big sheets of ply, I just need some timber, 2x2. Now we've got Ava and Baru almost nose to nose. From a distance, Baru doesn't look too bad. It's a superb day. Nice and calm, not a lot of wind, beautiful sun, it's just cold. Hi guys, back on Baru, back into the forward cabin. So there is where we tabbed in. This is all done. This side we've done the same at the other side of this bulkhead and on the starboard side as well. And down in this forward bilge we've got no more water in, which is good. There is some water there, but that's settled back so we can sponge that out later. So really the next task is to start clearing stuff out. Well, it's a cold damp day today, feels cool in here. We're going to carry on just working in the forward cabin. I did the other day, yesterday in fact, was put one layer of insulation on around the forward berth, around the V berth. I'm going to put a second layer on. That should give us plenty of protection from condensation. One space aged bed base. So double insulated along the sides. I've put some insulation onto the bed base itself, and then the mattresses can go on top of that. Also done in the window alcoves both sides and in the cupboards. So I can start moving stuff into here now. So after completing the insulation in the forward cabin, it's now strip out, and we've taken all the soft furnishings out of the main cabin. So these corner units on the settee are held in, there's 4 screws at the bottom, and then underneath this, which is just stuck on with silicone, there's another couple of screws, and then the whole unit lifts out. So it looks a bit vicious, but just ease this away with a lever this up. Then I get to the screws that are at the back. And I've got one screw stuck in down at the bottom. There we go. There we are. That unit's out of the way. So this is a bit of a mucky job. Got all the rubbish to scrape off from the inside where the carpeting was. So we're doing that so we can insulate all these panels, and then we'll put some new wall covering on. So it's work day again.
Yeah, work day.
My mate's in his high vis.
Cut my finger. Yeah, I just put mine on. I can do it from here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just in the middle.
Yeah, let's just do a little bit more with the saw. I know it's going to piss him off. But... And have you got that duck oil? You're filming this as well?
That's for dramatic effect.
We've got a spectator. Well, we'll be about 7 minutes. Well, it's not going any further.